Hello, LKN friends and family. We're here for another little fun video with Dr. Mahmoud and I. I tried to erect my own version of a mudroom and a clean room, but she's here based on her research. She'll tell us about it. We're going to do a little walkthrough on some tips to make this work environment safe, because this is our LKN bunker during this crisis, and we need to make sure we're holding down the fort, correct?
Absolutely, correct.
Let's do it.
Okay, so the most important thing is your protective measures should really start at the door. And so Kevin and the team did a great job. They attempted to isolate the entrance, which is great. We have our hand sanitizer right off the bat. They're recommending that people take off their shoes, which is not a bad idea, but I would also remind them, if they have jackets or so on, they might consider removing those, and maybe we can add somewhere for them to hang it over here. And hats as well. Perfect. And then the only
you
other
could point
thing,
out the sign I tried to
Yes.
do on my own. Do you want to go in there?
Yes, so this is a good reminder for everybody who comes in. The only thing that I would add to that is maybe a little disclaimer, or to show that you guys are following proper infection control measures here, and just to explain to whoever is entering that this is, if you got an infection, we weren't the reason for that, or this is where
We'll
you got
find some printouts, I'm sure, that are publicly
Yes,
available, and we will
absolutely.
post them liberally right here on this window.
Perfect.
Yes,
Perfect.
good idea.
And then I would add masks or gloves just in case, if someone comes in and they have any symptoms whatsoever.
Oh shoot, we don't know anyone who has surgical masks or gloves. Lily, what are we gonna do?
Gee, I think I might know a connection.
Yeah, oh, okay. Wow, networking already, I love it.
And then the other thing that I recommended was, so what happens if you get that not so great case and someone comes in and all of you guys are like, ooh, we're worried about COVID. So the isolation area should really be closest to the door, because you guys want to move away from that person, and you want to, limit the exposure to droplets. So I suggested this one, since it's the first office next to the door.
We can we're already just put Lily in quarantine and isolation. I love it. Good idea.
How do you feel about that, Lily?
That's fine.
Are you going to wait for a vaccine?
Yes, I'll wait.
So we'll designate this as an isolation area. The important thing is you don't want the infected person obviously mixing with other non-infected individuals in the office space, and you also want to limit the spread of droplets. So not only should they be in a room, but door closed at all times to allow you guys to contact the Department of Public Health and so on.
I should have said this at the beginning, and this might be another disclaimer. We are by no means advocating that we should go out into the communities. Everyone should be listening to their healthcare providers and our officials to stay home unless it's necessary. I happen to have a unique situation here where getting in and out of my building, I can drive right into it. I barely have to touch anything. It's really me and Lily here. Dr. Mahmoud, she's a doctor. She's here guiding me. So I know I'm unique.